Hey, hey, happy Sunday. I am Paulina on the Finnish Path. Welcome to my weekly reading, good advice for the week to come. I'm reading for the coming week. It is Sunday now, so I'm reading for Monday the 27th until Sunday the 2nd of June. So I'm reading for the last week of May and the first few days of June. Oh my, how fast time flies. Okay, never mind that. We'll get right to it. I will tilt the camera down so that you can see the draw. Here we go. There you are. My beautiful cards. These are Pam's Vintage Tarot. So if you are interested in this deck, you can find more information on it in my blog. I've made an interview with this deck earlier, and there's a link there to the creators page. The creator is Irene from My Lucky Card. Here we go. My deck is already pre-shuffled, so don't need to be really thorough with it. But I will be drawing 3 cards. The first card is Stop. That's something we need to stop doing next week. And then the second card is Start. Something we need to start doing next week. And then the third is Continue. That's something we have started earlier, and we need to continue with it. So here we go. Okay. First card is Stop. Okay, this is Page of Pentacles. And then Start. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. This is a Major Arcana card. And then Continue. Okay. This is a dire looking card, I know. This is 10 of Swords. Oh, sorry, that's 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords is even more dire, actually. No, this is 9 of Swords. So here are the cards we got. Right, so there is a Major Arcana card here. Very important karmic card, this one. Major Arcana card number 10, Wheel of Fortune. And then we have Swords and Pentacles. Swords are thoughts and intellect. And Pentacles are, well, the element is earth. And that's the everyday life. Physical aspects of our everyday life. Like, you know, home and work, money, physical health as well. Okay. Well, looking at all these cards together, it seems to me that, especially looking at these two, our next week is going to be about, looking for a word here, our attitude, in fact. The way we perceive life, the way we see life. That will be key next week. And then card by card, Page of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, you're getting a glare. Pages are very Fool-like, in fact. Fool as in the first card of the whole deck, the 0 card Fool. They are young, they are novices, they are eager, they are learning. And they are often also messengers. And this card is Page of Pentacles. So this is someone who is learning a trade, you know, learning learning to do something, learning a craft. And they are very focused on their craft. This page can hardly believe that he was able to do this coin himself. He's very, very focused. He's very proud of himself. Okay, well, this card we have in stop position. So it doesn't mean that we should stop learning or stop being focused. No. But it does mean that we do need to stop congratulating ourselves when we manage to get something done. We are in fact dragging our feet. Yeah, it's good to celebrate every now and then, and it's very beneficial for us to feel proud of ourselves, sure, but we can't continue just, congratulating ourselves on a job well done. We need to go forward. So yeah, this is what we need to stop. We need to stop wasting time, in other words. Okay? Sense of urgency there. And then start. Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, this is a karmic card. So now pay attention. This is really important. It is actually tying, this card is tying into the page. Not so much in the urgency the page was telling us about, but rather the fact that things move on. There's the constant turning of this wheel. The wheel keeps turning over and over and over. And we see this from similar things happening in our lives over and over again. Usually they have to do with lessons we should have learned but weren't able to for some reason. That's very often the case. But the basis of this card is this too shall pass. Nothing is permanent, nothing is forever, so we shouldn't hang about, concentrating on something we have already done, because now it's done. We need to move forward. We need to move forward and be prepared for the new things in our life. A new season, if you like. And this is pivotal this coming week. This coming week, we really need to stay with the wheel, the moving wheel, not trying to stop it, not trying to reminisce about something that has happened before, but be, in the groove of the wheel, if you like. Oh, well, that's groovy. Okay. If we don't, we are going to miss out on something. So this is important. Paying attention to this. And then this card, continue. Nine of Swords. Now, just looking at this picture, well, someone perhaps woke up from a nightmare. And this is in continue position. Doesn't mean that continue sleeping badly. No, it doesn't mean that. But the fact is, looking at this card, that this person is awake. They have woken up. They are not in the nightmare anymore. They have woken up. And yet they are still devastated by the nightmare. But now they are awake, they can actually do something about it. And keeping in mind that the swords are about thought and intellect, we are not actually talking about our dream world. We are talking about our thoughts. Our thoughts try to trip us over. And our head is the scariest thing in the world sometimes. It's coming up with all these terrible thoughts. Probably about how we are not going to make it, how we are not good enough, how we are, we are deluding ourselves, and, these belittling thoughts. And this waking up from these thoughts, realizing that these are, belittling thoughts. They are not, oops, sorry. Do you hear that? That's my Luca. That's my Alsatian. He's got the nicest cello voice in the world. It sounds like he was barking in a cellar. He's not. Yeah, sorry. Okay, getting back to the point here. So we need to spot these thoughts. We need to be awake to be able to spot these belittling thoughts, because these thoughts can hinder us, and they will hinder us. They will stop us from moving with this wheel. They will make us stop our progress. So we need to continue staying awake. Okay, I'll tilt the camera up now so that you can see me. There you are. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. So, oh, no, wait. Sorry, my camera is a bit wobbly. There we go. That's better. So, we got stop. There's a glare. Start. And continue. Okay. Yeah, there's a really strong uniform kind of message from all these cards at the same time. These are all, in a way, saying that move forward, stay with the flow, don't get stuck, don't let your head stop you and put doubts in your mind. And this is really important this coming week, that we don't hang about, but rather that we move with the wheel. We let things come and go. We stay with the flow. Interesting. I think that's kind of, I know a word I want to use, but it's too difficult to pronounce right now. This is kind of obvious. Yeah. So heads up next week, this coming week. Let's keep things moving. Even when when our head is telling us to stop, this is not going well, it's not going to work. Yeah, it is. If there is a glitch this coming week, it will pass. No reason to stop doing what we are doing. So, okay. Okay. we'll do that. Like always, I will write this reading down in my blog. Actually, it just occurred to me that that's a weird way of saying it. This reading is also written down in my blog. I'm just, saying the same thing I did when I did this readings live. So, yeah, sorry. Okay, never mind. So, this reading is also written down in my blog. And if you want to follow that series, it's easy for you to do that. All you have to do is enter your email address in my blog and you will be notified whenever I post something new. Or indeed, if you enjoyed this reading in YouTube and you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, there will be this little logo that will appear on the lower right hand side of the video by the end of the video, and when you click that you can very easily subscribe to my YouTube video. So difficult to talk today, I don't know why. Yeah. Okay. Also, this is a reading I do for my clients. So if you have an issue in your life where you feel that you would benefit from this kind of advice, stop, start, continue kind of advice, to make the issue go your way, then you can find this reading in my web shop, Stop, Start, Continue Reading, and you can place your order through there. Okay, but that was it for the coming week. Have a wonderful week and happy June. Okay? Hey, hey.